is going on in our world today, in our heart, in our body. Lots of things are shaking, and whoever we are, we need some help. So the practice of this month with World INLIGHT Partners is ask for help. And it is one thing to ask for help, but are we truly in a place to receive that help? Are we truly in a place of surrender and vulnerability, that when we get this help, we're actually open to receive it, open to greet it, open to enhance what is going on in our life and to make it easier and more fun? Because it's challenging enough out there, it's hard enough out there. So let's make it more fun. This is all about love. So for those of you who are joining for the first time, this is Stéphanie Rottet. I'm a love coach and a spiritual business coach. Basically, it's all about bringing spirituality and love, not just from the place of the mental where we know what we should be doing, but to actually living it and creating whatever we're here to create in that sense of power and divine orchestration with what's going on in the world. It's fun. It's way more fun than trying to create a business, to do something, to go to the next job for the paycheck. And you're really on. You're on with your life. You're on with your relationships. You're on with your health because you are plugged into love. So ask for help is the practice of this month. And I want to invite you to check in how you've been doing in receiving the help. Asking for the help is one thing, and it does require humility and surrender. We've talked about that in previous sessions. For those of you who are new, again, you can get those sessions. It's all available on the YouTube channel, Lover Dose of Good News. So asking for help, and this particular week, we're going to check in where we find the solution. Sometimes we ask for help and we ask energetically, or some people will say spiritually, or in your prayers, or you're asking friends or people around you. Sometimes we ask almost in our dreams. And it's important that we see how the solution is created and the solution comes to you. And most important from there is to actually say yes to that solution and greet it. I personally do it through prayers and through meditations. So the asking part is simply saying, okay, this is where I'm stuck. This is what I need. And I could use support here. Now, incredibly enough is you don't have to look for the answer and the solution. The solution, the answer, and the help is given to you when you're most open to it. And to be open to it, you must surrender to the how it should be delivered. So I give you this concrete example, myself asking for help in a sense of where I'm leading the World INLIGHT Partners movement and mission. And the most creative way and the most surprising way is on Wednesday last week, I received the contact of a person I had not seen for 2 years. And just through a message, or you get a phone call or an email, open your eyes, because this person reconnected. And the saying yes was, okay, let's set up a time where we can connect. Let's catch up. Let's what's going on. And it was the perfect solution to what I had been asking. So pay attention to what you've been asking and how possibly some people came into your life and they had a solution for you. Maybe they had the perfect solution for you, and possibly you said no. Possibly your ego was afraid. It occurs often in relationships. You ask for something and then all of a sudden there's this partner showing up in your life. And then you start the relationship and you explore, and it's like it's spicy, and then it gets intense, and then there's another challenge. But you've been asking for something. Trust that the solution may be there as well. It's not always when it's easy. And actually often it's when it's uneasy. And it creates discomfort, because if we stay in our comfort zone all the time, no growth at all in our comfort. So dare to go deeper into that place where you know it's challenging. Okay, so the second thing I want to say is you got to ask for help, because this morning I had a meeting with my partners. And one of them is suffering. She's suffering in her body, she's suffering in her intellect, she's suffering in her spirituality. And she did not ask. I didn't know I could provide some help. I didn't know I could be there for her. So if we don't know you need help, there is no hope you can receive this help because nobody knows you're not doing well. So do ask for help. All right. And then, so it does require that vulnerability. And I want to mention this. We got to surrender and we got to be curious as well. We got to be curious, where is the solution? So we got to keep our eyes open. We got to keep our ears open. We got to keep our heart open. Everything, if everything is open, everything can come in. So you got to have patience as well. It might not show up 1 minute after you ask, but trusting, staying strong with your faith, trusting everything you need will be provided. Everything you desire will be provided, but you got to ask, right? It's just like asking for help. You got to ask for what you need. So those are the few things, and be open to receive in the most creative ways. Again, for me, this last week was through this reconnection with a friend and also a new relationship that is coming and showing up some challenges. So it can be a good friend, it can be a new romance, it can be a new business partner. It doesn't matter what new relationship looks for you and what you're living, but trust that it's happening for a reason and it's there to serve you. Everything is divinely orchestrated. Remember that, right? And in the midst of everything that is going on in the world right now, this is where we need to stay really strong in who we are, in our health, in our spirit, in our body, emotionally as well. So do your practices. And again, if you're joining for the first time, do know it's all on YouTube. You can have access to all of the sessions. It's there, guys. It's free. It's available. Use them. They work. All right. A lot of people always ask me why you're so strong and, why you're so bright and you always, are in a good mood. No, I'm not. But I do have strong techniques to keep me up there and to boost me and stay strong in who I am and my mission. So this is you as well. If it works for me, it can work for you. But it does require that you apply them, because I'm not just talking about them, right? Every day is my absolute practice. This afternoon, I felt like going down. The spirit was not there. I was challenged. I had lots of things coming through. And I just honored that. And I stopped everything, went to bed, crashed, meditated, cried, smiled, asked for help. And then the help came through a dream because I had a little siesta. So yes, you may not be in a place where you can have a siesta, which is a nap, right? Of course. So you may be not in a place to go for a nap, but do stop, breathe, go to the bathroom. You can have a bathroom break wherever you are, whatever job you do, just go to the bathroom, breathe and reconnect and ask for help. Okay? Always, always, God, the universe, Allah, Buddha, the source, whatever you call it, it will always be there to respond. So if you are in a place where you cannot have a siesta, it will honor that, right? The thing is, you got to take that moment to have a break. Go outside, go by a tree. If you're in the middle of the city, at least outside in fresh air, breathe, reconnect, replug, and ask, right? The answer will find you wherever you are. Trust that as well. Okay, last thing, accept help. It may be coming to you, you haven't even asked for that help. But again, God, the source, Allah, Buddha, the universe is watching you and it knows when you need something. So if you are open to receive, you will receive. That you ask or not for that help, you will receive it. But you gotta say yes. You gotta open your heart to receive it. And it does require that vulnerability that we talked about. All right, so I want to also just remind you a very, very important thing for those of you who need some help. Ask for help, and if you get it from a friend, you have a place where you can vent and when you can get opinions. But if you go with professional help, this is a place where you're going to be able to express and get guidance, not just advice and opinions, okay? It's a guidance. So you gotta determine if it's the right thing for you to invest in getting some help and guidance. We are a team at World INLIGHT Partners. We're all trained. We've been doing our work. We've been practicing this for years, and we've all been vetted. We're all of quality. If you need some help, reach out to the join us at worldinlightpartners.com. I'm going to post the link here below, and just send us an email. You ask for help. Reach out wherever you find us on social media and ask for help. We will respond, and we have lots of beautiful coaches. Just mention in which area. Is it in love? This is in finance? Is it in business? Is it in your health that you need some help? And then we'll be able to match the perfect coach for you. All right? So you're not alone. It is challenging out there, but do stay grounded. Do stay positive. Do stay plugged in love. If you don't know how, all of the practices are on the YouTube channel. So go Lover Dose of Good News. You type that, you find the channel, and you have all of these available to you. Lots of different practices. So reach out, ask for help, and do your best, right? It is challenging, but it is a great ride. This is the most incredible, beautiful time on earth where we get to reset everything and to come back to love. All right? Lots of love to you. We'll talk to you again next week for another support session. Okay, bye.